What is the global poverty line? Have you ever wondered what it truly means to live in poverty? The global poverty line is a key measure that helps us understand this issue. It is an internationally recognized threshold that identifies individuals living in extreme poverty. This line is defined as the minimum level of income necessary to meet basic needs such as food, shelter, and clothing. Currently, the global poverty line is set at $2.15 per day. Anyone living on less than this amount is considered to be living in extreme poverty. This figure has changed over time. It increased from $1 per day in 1990 to the current level, reflecting adjustments for inflation and rising costs of essentials. Each country also has its own national poverty line, which varies based on local economic conditions and social norms. These national lines are calculated by determining the cost of meeting minimum needs within that country. For example, in the United States, the poverty line for a family of four is approximately $31,200 annually. This reflects a much higher cost of living compared to the global extreme poverty line. The global poverty line serves as a benchmark to track progress in reducing extreme poverty worldwide. It helps measure how many people live below a level that threatens their survival and well-being. Organizations like the World Bank and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals use this line to monitor efforts aimed at reducing poverty. The goal is to reduce the share of people living below $2.15 a day to less than 3% by 2030. The Sustainable Development Goals aim for zero poverty at this level globally. From a liberal perspective, the global poverty line highlights the urgent need for international cooperation and development policies that promote equality and social justice. Liberalism emphasizes creating opportunities for all individuals to improve their living conditions through access to education, healthcare, and economic resources. Recognizing poverty as a barrier to human rights and freedoms, liberal ideology supports efforts to reduce global inequality by addressing the structural causes of poverty. In practical terms, measuring poverty with a global line helps guide international aid, development programs, and policy decisions. It allows for comparisons across countries and regions, identifying where interventions are most needed. The global poverty line encourages transparency and accountability in tracking progress toward reducing poverty, aligning with liberal values of fairness and human dignity. Understanding the global poverty line is essential for addressing extreme poverty worldwide. It sets a clear standard for what constitutes the minimum acceptable living conditions and serves as a foundation for global efforts to promote development, reduce inequality, and improve the lives of the poorest populations.